What kind of enrichment does Salvador have?
Well, there's some right there. We'll bring in logs and things that have bugs and stuff in them, and he'll just break them open.
And he can go right outside at any time he wants, and we'll show you outside here as we leave. He's got a large area out there that he likes to destroy things to. Is he friendly to pet?
Yeah, so Salvador feels like a wire brush. He is eating, and so I do go slower so he knows that I'm not trying to get his food.
Very bristly. Like if you, like she said, a brush, like a push broom almost. How long do they live?
Oh man, so in captivity, so there's not very many of these in captivity. There's about 100 of them that's in the United States. From my research that I've done, I've read that they can live about 25 to 30 years in captivity. In the wild, it's obviously not that long. They only have about one baby, and that's not enough to overpopulate the giant anteaters. So they're not endangered yet. It's going to be, we've had him for 6 years from a confiscation. So he's got to be going probably on 7 or 8, if not 9. So what they'll do is in the wild, they'll go from anthill to anthill, and they only spend about 5 to 6 minutes at an anthill because those ants will come out and start attacking them, and they know that.
And they got big ones down there in South America, like leaf cutters and... Ooh.
Yeah, they stay very limited in their
how big do they typically get?
This is it. So he's kind of on the smaller side compared to some anteaters that I've seen. They can get upwards to this. They get pretty big. It's hard to tell you guys weight because people, I think, don't gauge weight correctly. So I can say, hey, they get up to 120, 130 pounds, but if that's all lean muscle, you know, this guy's probably pushing about 75, 80 pounds, but he looks like he may be 65. So